Hello random viewers and welcome to the 15th, or is it 16th now? 16th, not 15th, episode of my Kerbal Space program Let's Play. It's getting hard to keep track of what episode I'm on. It's very hard. So I moved the computer that I play on to a different room. So things might sound a little different. Okay, I'm just checking my contracts again. Orbit of the moon. No thanks. Anyways, we're going back to the moon this episode one last time in our Luna 5. Well, actually, we're flying a modified version to test another contract, but that's fine. So after this, we will be retiring our Luna program. We may use it once or twice more later, but it's unlikely. This is probably the last flight of this rocket. Oh, here's the Luna 5, sorry, we're flying the Luna 6. Okay. And I thought of something, which I was mad about at last episode, how heavy these are. Then I realized they're about the same mass as this capsule here. So, we're not actually changing that much mass. It'll fly just fine. Hopefully. In theory. It'll fly just fine. So yeah. We will pick our pilot, and we killed Disa. But, what? Okay. What? Disa was dead. Why is Disa back? I have a theory. Hang on. Why is Disa alive again? Let me check my options. Settings. Have it on difficulty normal. Where is it? Missing crews respawn. Oh. Dang. So that is a default option. Well, that stinks. Well, I mean, I'm glad that she's back. That's interesting that she's alive again. I should probably turn that off. Okay. Anyways. Well, Disa's back. That's great. She lost all her experience, but that's acceptable. That's very interesting. She's back. Great to see you again, Disa. Too bad you're a wimp. Who's going to go? Valentina's been to the moon before. Have we sent Jebediah? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think we've sent him to the moon. Because we've been to the moon once, and that's when the time we flipped over, as you guys remember so fondly. Yeah, we'll fly Jeb. We'll let him go. Disa, let's give her a rest for a while. She just respawned. Must be quite a traumatic experience, dying then coming back. Unfortunately, that will never happen again, because I turned off that setting, which should have been turned off by default. I don't know why the respawn option would be enabled for the normal difficulty. That just doesn't make sense to me. Am I crazy? Or am I what is what I'm saying making sense? Anyways, doesn't matter. We're going to the moon. So, the moon is there. That's great. Anyways, I will show you the first part of the launch, and then after that, I'll probably cut out quite a bit. Anyways, here we go. I plan on getting all of this mission in one episode. That'd be very nice. But we'll see. Okay, and off we go. Alright. Managing the throttles. Jebediah is very happy, very grateful, as always. Good job of him. Anyways, after I decouple the solids, I think that's when I will pause the recording. Turn over a little bit more now. We're picking up a lot of speed, which is fine. Well, now it's getting a little bit higher than I'd like. So I'm going to throttle that way back now. I think I'm going to leave it there. 1/3 thrust is fine. Jebediah is just happy as always. Can he see things? Oh yeah, he can see things. Wow, look at that shaking. That's hard to see. Okay, now we're gonna really start turning over as we increase speed. Okay, things are beginning to happen. Throttle those main engines way back. We're really gaining speed here. Did I do something wrong? I don't think so. How much longer do we have on those solids? Just a few seconds. We've got to go right along our trajectory. Otherwise they could come back and hit us. Okay, there we go. Free of the solids. And that's my cue. I will pause the recording. So, I'll come back to you as soon as we're in orbit. So, and I'll also set up a maneuver node to go to the moon. And then I'll come back. So, see you then. I'm back now. So I'm in orbit, and I have a maneuver. Now I will admit that this is not the same launch that you guys saw. The launch that you guys saw, there was a mistake in the staging, and this engine decoupled while it was still burning and was stuck at a very low throttle, and due to its own thrust it was stuck attached to us as well. So I had to restart the launch, which is fine. So this is, it went almost exactly the same besides that mistake, so you didn't miss anything too interesting. Anyways, Jebediah is still loving it, as always. Yeah, this is the bit that broke off too early. Anyways, we are about a minute out from our maneuver, which will put us very close to the moon, hopefully. Hopefully. Anyways, I'm going to start this engine and burn off the rest of its fuel. Ah, wrong button. And I'll start our other engines. And we'll continue on these. For now. Actually, I'll throttle back a little bit. Yep, this is working. Very well. Good. So we're going to the moon now, which is great. Probably the last time we'll use this lander too. Okay, I've got to watch this. Because the farther away you are from the place that you're changing, the faster it goes, because the more efficient. That's why when we get it like to here, even though it looks like we've only gone a tiny bit of the way, we're over halfway done because it shoots out faster and faster as we go. Which is why we use like gravity assists and things with real satellites. For example, the Voyager probes, both of them would fly by a planet and then use its acceleration. You can see if we didn't slow down when we make it to the moon, it will actually fling us out into deep space. See? That'll send us out into a crazy orbit. I don't even know where it'll go. We just have a tiny bit of the maneuver left. Actually, we've got plenty of fuel. See that? Then we're gonna get that down to like 30 kilometers. Oh right, we've got to be within 10. I forgot, we've got to get it really close. Oh, that's too much. We've got to come back out because our contract for testing that decoupler is very specific about what it wants. It wants to be at the perfect altitude. There we go. That's good. And we still have quite a bit of fuel left. So yeah, that looks good. Here's Jebediah's view. He's got this cool cockpit with a picture of Kerbal, some notes I can't read because my graphics settings are too low. Yeah. Don't forget. That's all I can read on that. I've read them before when I have higher graphic settings. They're pretty funny. I can't remember what they say though. Sorry. Okay, we'll time warp out here. And here we go. Jebediah is probably thrilled that he gets to go to the moon. There's the moon. We're getting very close to it now. It's very close to the sun, too, for some reason. Okay. That looks weird. I know it's a glitch. This orbit is not right. See? It'll do that sometimes. Right, everything looks pretty good to me. So, I'll just time accelerate down here, and we will do our retrograde burn. I'm actually going to quick save, just in case. I don't even think I need a maneuver. And as we get closer, we speed up, so I've got to slow down the time warp. Otherwise, bad things happen. Okay, almost there. We're 1 minute out. Now the moon's right there. It's annoying triangles that you all hate, including myself. I also hate those annoying triangles. Okay, we're pretty close to that now. We can do our retro burn. Okay, we're now in orbit around the moon. You can see that from the camera changing. And that's getting pretty far away, so I'll bring it down to 16, then I will stop. Like that. We'll time accelerate to it again. And then finish off our circularization. We want to be getting very close. I'm going to bring this down gently because this will go quickly. There we go, 15 by 16 kilometers. It's pretty close. Pretty good. Now we're going to look at our contracts. They want us. No, not that one. Nope. Where is it? Test that. Moon, orbit, yep. All we have to do is right click on it. I'm going to quick save just in case something goes weird. And decouple it. Why did that not work? I just did that. See, that's the problem with these contracts. They're super specific. That's why I quick saved right before I did it. Let's try it with the staging and see if that works. There we go. Now they're happy. See that? And we get tons of money. And we get our orbit messed with because that was quite a bit of an ejection force. I want to switch to it just to see what its orbit is like. Oh wow. Yeah, its orbit changed a lot. It won't hit any mountains, but it's going to go very low. Anyways, we're going to pick our landing site now. Let's... landed here before. Let's land in the big crater. Why not? So we'll do that right now. We will begin our burn down. Looks pretty good. We've got to be very careful here. In fact, we need to come up higher and do that. Because we're low. As you can see, we are very, very low. This will just help us stay a little bit higher. There we go. Looks good. And people making noise in my house. Wonderful. I might have to pause the recording. Yeah, hang on. I'll be back in a second. I'm back. The people who were making noise left. Which is good. Anyways, what were we doing? We had to raise ourselves up higher. Because reasons. No, we're going to hit the surface as we come over the lip of this crater if we don't do these things. See how close we're getting? I mean, we probably wouldn't hit, but I don't want to take any chances. It's just dangerous flying over the surface of the moon this close. I want to see if our radar altimeter even registers. If it does, that's scary. Because that thing measures to 3,000 meters, which means we're within 3 kilometers of the surface. Good, it doesn't measure. Not yet, anyways. Jeb's seeing all kinds of scary things. Look how fast the moon is rushing by. We are close. Yeah, we're gonna make it over the lip of the crater. That's good. However, I'm going to boost us up again. Just one more time. In a few seconds. Just to help us sustain our altitude. Okay, I'm gonna do it now. Okay, we're coming over the lip of the crater. Okay, we are now inside the crater. Great. Well, we're going over the lip. I want to see if it registers here. Nope, still no registering. Oh look, there's the annoying glitches. I hate them. We've got to pick a flat spot. Where's a flat spot? That looks pretty flat. Let's aim there. To do that, we're going to have to do some craziness. So we're just going to do that. Like that. Yep, I want to land right there. That's pretty flat. Okay, ready? Here we go. It's a pretty big burn. Okay, don't need that anymore. Okay, good. Yeah, that's definitely the flattest spot. Anyways, I'm going to deploy the landing gear now. There we go. And quick save again. We have our landing spot picked. I'm going to do a crew report. Nope. Nothing yet. Ooh, this is dangerous, but let's do it. Yep. Hang on. Just above. Oh. We could have gotten it earlier. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, now I'm going to pitch up here. I'm going to come in before that little crater there. Way before it, actually. Come on. I want to come straight down now. Pretty much. Come on. Oh, where's our SAS? There it is. Good. We're killing all of our lateral velocity. Okay, we're going to be coming down in like a little divot there. That's good. It's pretty flat below us now. Does our radar altimeter register? No, it's not. Yeah, I could land it from here. It's not that terrible. What's our surface speed? Gonna burn again. Okay. It's actually more precise. Okay, our radar altimeter is registering. Okay, we need power. Like now. There we go. Just killed a lot of our speed there. This is not as easy as Minmus. Minmus is very easy compared to this. The moon's gravity being much higher makes it a lot more difficult. This time, however, we should not flip. Should not. Doesn't mean we won't. Wish it did, but it doesn't. Yeah, those landing legs were way too tiny last time I landed on the moon. Was it this? Yeah, it was this rocket. It's a variation. Okay, killing the engines. And quick saving again. What does our altimeter say? We are 1,000 meters up. And that's from the capsule, so that means a lot of bad things could happen. Okay. Anyways. Wrong button. Where's the sun? The sun is there. So the shadow will be there. There it is. You can see it catching up to us. Just gonna kill more velocity. Alright, now we need to start coming down very carefully. Okay, this is pretty good. Coming down nice and slow. Gonna let it speed up a little bit. But at this point, we don't turn off the engines till we touch the surface, pretty much. saving again. Oh, it's a little bit bumpy. It's not as flat as I'd like. That's not good. Which way can we go? And we can try. If I lock the suspension here and here. Come on. Lock suspension. Okay, that should help us stay level as we land. Lock suspension. Lock suspension. Okay, there we go. That should help us stay straight as we come down. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. We almost went up there. Come on, don't fall over. Yes, we're down. Safely. And my locking suspension trick worked. Great. Okay, now to do science. Sciencing. Okay, we got that science. We will do one of each of these. Observe Mr. Goo. Okay. Same boring message. I'll actually get the one from back here. We're gonna have to get the rest of this data on the way back up because we've only got one cockpit. And crew report. Great. We'll do an EVA report. Okay, Jeb, no. Jeb, you did this on Min-Miss. Come on. He has a bad habit of touching the first planets he lands on with his head. Jeb. Touching the ground is for your feet, not your face. You need to remember that, Jeb. Can I sprint here? No. But he can actually get some decent speed here. See, he's pretty close to walking. And he can jump. And it's not as crazy as Min-Miss. He can keep on running. Anyways, I'm going to get an EVA report. Okay, where's Kerbal? Kerbal. I don't see it. I wonder why. Oh, it might have something to do with the fact that we're on the dark side of the moon. Yeah, they really should change that message, because with a moon that's tidally locked, yeah, you're never going to see Kerbal from here. Oh, look, we were inside the ground. That's cool. Anyways, and surface sample. Okay, the crater seems to have a really nasty impact. Samples are heavier than normal. Okay, so more dense elements. Cool. Alright. Then flag. Okay. This is second moon landing site. Oh, I want capital. Okay. Nope, no period. Great. And then the customary climb on top of the flag. And get stuck. Wonderful. Alright, Jeb. You've got some work to do. He's got to remove some science data from some things. What's interesting is our craft does not have a ladder. These Kerbals rely completely on their jetpack. Our astronauts, well, the US is anyways. I say our because most of my fan base is US. I know of one guy who's from Mexico, which is cool. But besides that, I'm pretty sure we're mostly American. And Jeb, what are you doing? Jeb is being weird. Come on, take the data. Come on, Jeb. Focus. Jeb. No. He is just being dumb. Come on. Come on, I need you to take the data. Okay. I'm going to try to take the data, and I'll be back. This is being annoying. I'll see you after I've taken the data. Alright, I'm back now. I am about ready to murder Jebediah. I'm very angry at him. He's very dumb, and this game has a lot of glitches that they're going to have to fix. Definitely. Anyways, we're going now. Close that for now. Oh wait, never mind. We need it. Observe Mr. Goo. Good. Oh. That stinks that we weren't able to get that science. Whatever. Alright, now we're going to go into orbit around the moon. Right along the 90 degree. Jebediah's experiencing some pretty crazy G's right now. But that's fine, he's trained for this. He loves it. Crazy. It's quite similar to getting into orbit around Minmus. It's just a little bit harder, because the moon's bigger. Yeah, Kerbal Space Program needs to fix that glitch. If you're flying with a jetpack, and you so much as tap an object around you, it does not send you flying into the ground at 100 miles per hour. That is just not how it works. But apparently, Kerbal Space Program thinks that is how it works. And it makes me very mad. I wish the developers would fix that. Because I'm pretty sure that when I jump and touch something, I don't go hurling into the ground at 100 miles per hour. I'm just pretty sure that's not how that works. And you can see it in some of my other episodes and this one. It's just absolutely infuriating that things do not work as they should. I understand that this game's supposed to be a little bit unrealistic, but that is just a bug that they need to fix. Okay, ranting is done now, so I can focus now. We need to get into orbit and return to Kerbal. So, yeah. I'm gonna push that up and then get that. Great. Kerbin's there. We should do the maneuver right about there. Do that. Kerbin periaps. 402. And then we'll just adjust this to where it's the smallest. 361 looks best. Okay, then we'll just bring that down to pretty good. I don't know, 30 kilometers sounds good. Actually, let's do it like that. Yeah, that's great. Okay, that's 9 minutes out. So we will time accelerate. Don't go past it. Okay, and that's a 15-second burn at full power. We will get within 30 seconds and then begin the burn at a low power until we get closer, and then we'll throttle up more and more. And we're leaving the moon now. Great. It's kind of nice to finally be done with this, because moon landings are annoying. Very annoying. Okay, I'm going to do the rest by hand from here. Okay, I want this down to about 30 kilometers above the surface, because that's where the atmosphere will really slow us down. Okay, we've got 60, 50, 40, 31, 28, that's fine. Okay, we will now time accelerate to, let's say, about here. And then I'm going to try to redo that science, see if I can get anything, because we're high above the moon now. I probably have science from here, but it's worth a try. Thermometer. Log temperature. Nothing. Oh, we did get a little bit on that mystery goo container. This one. Review data. Yes, 6.9 science. It's okay. I'm gonna send Jeb to go get it. Well, quick save first. Oh, I hit the microphone. Wonderful. Okay. Well, I can't quick save, but that's fine. I shouldn't need it. Come on. Take the data. control. Come on. Why won't it let me remove the data? It won't let me remove the data. Whatever. Have to grab and board. Anyways, I guess that 6.9 science can burn up in the atmosphere because we're not getting it. That stinks. Whatever. We still have a lot. Okay, I'm going to warp to here. Then we're going to re-enter the atmosphere. Anyways, this is dull, so I'll see you at the end of the re-entry. So, see you then. Alright, I'm back. The re-entry was very short, surprisingly. We went too deep. But it's fine. I'm descending under one parachute right now. And when we get to around 1,000 meters, I'll deploy the other one, because we'll want it to slow down. So I'm very glad Deesa's back. I'm sure a few of you are very mad at me for last episode, and by a few of you, I mean Yuzochi. I got some interesting threats. Of course, none of them real, because that's just what he likes to do. Anyways, I'll deploy the other chute now. And Jebediah is just loving it. And now he's bored. You know, it won't be boring. Let's get him out of his capsule and let him go diving into the water. Nah, he's too high right now. I've heard somewhere that 40 feet is the maximum you should jump into water from. And that translates to about 13 or 14 meters. So, yeah. We don't want to go any higher than that. We're still 500 up. He'd probably die. Kinda like Deesa did. And now she's not dead anymore. I'm not exactly sure how that works. Someone explained to me how resurrection happens to a Kerbal. I don't know. And like, give me a scientific explanation. I don't want to hear it, because that's the way the game's set up. Well, duh. No. Anyways, I know this is dull, but interesting things happen when we hit the water, as you know. Okay, and jump out, Jebediah. Yeah, he had some fun. And his capsule sunk in a weird way. Can he get back in? Probably not. Come on, roll the capsule. Now he's standing on it. Can it roll? No. Anyways, we'll cover him separately, I guess. Whatever. So yeah, that's the last of our Luna program. We got that science, and then we're gonna go to the tracking station and get all our science. We're gonna make so much money. Okay, we got 373 science. That's wonderful. Some money. And let's look at the contracts we completed. We now have 1 million. We made like $200,000. We got science data from the surface of the moon. That's 50,000. And we got the flag. And we did the decoupler test. So that clears a lot of our contracts. So what's left? Science data from space around Minmus. Well, we'll probably do that when we do the orbital station around Minmus. So yeah. Now what we need to do is get... Oh! Yes. I would love another Kerbal. Orbit of Kerbin. That one's high, so I'm gonna accept that one, because I just want some more Kerbals. Yeah. I want more Kerbals, because Kerbals are free, and it's nice. Leela. Another female. Wonderful. It's kind of funny how we are completely dominated by females here in our space center. Can't really tell what kind of Kerbal she is. Is she a pilot, engineer, scientist? I don't know. I want more pilots, though. Pilots are helpful. Yeah. Anyways, that one's pretty high. No. So, surface outpost of the moon. No thanks. Maybe on Minmus. Okay. Well, anyways, we're gonna spend our science. What do we want? Do I want that? Nah. That. Not really. About that. I don't really see much point. Neither for that one or that one. I can get that. And that's more science data. That might be worth it. That might be 2 for our orbital stations. Let's see. No. Well, that would be nice for landing on Duna, but I plan on doing a few other expeditions first. Ooh, bigger fairings. That would be nice. So, I think I can get 2 of these. Let's, well, how much does that cost? That costs 300. That'll leave me 100 left, which means 1 of these. Yeah, more science data would be nice. Let's get that experiment, and let's get that. There we go. So now we have 2 new scientific instruments. So, yeah, we will test those instruments next episode, hopefully. But yeah, that's all the time I've got for today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Seriously, it's not that hard to press the like button. You're getting free entertainment. Just, all you have to do is click. That's a great payment. Please do that. Anyways, I will see you next episode. I hope you're back here. You better be. Bye.